The Big Bang Theory, which the scientific world unanimously accepted in the 20th century, proves that the universe came into being with a giant explosion. One verse of the Quran that revealed this fact 1400 years ago reads, "Do not the unbelievers see that the heavens and the earth were sewn together, and then we unstitched them, and that we made from water every living thing? So will they not believe?" The word rakt, translated as sewn together, means mixed in each, blended in the Arabic vernacular. The phrase, "we unstitched," is the verb fataka, and in Arabic it implies the tearing apart of a structure of things that are sewn to one another. A very important scientific fact is being described here, the separation of the heavens and the earth. Intriguingly, at the first moments of the Big Bang, the entire matter of the universe collected at one single point. The heavens and earth, which were not created yet, were within this single point. Then, this point exploded violently, causing its matter to disunite. This is just as is described in the verse. People 14 centuries ago, of course, possessed no scientific knowledge or technology by which to know that the earth, the sun, the moon, the stars, and everything they saw, or that which was invisible in the skies, had initially been united in a single point. In the Quran, God calls our attention to a very important attribute of the sky. We made the sky a preserved and protected roof, yet still they turn away from our signs. The protective nature of the sky revealed in the Quran was only discovered in our own time. The atmosphere surrounding the earth protects us from lethal dangers. While destroying many meteors, big and small, as they approach the earth, it prevents them from falling to earth and harming life. It filters the light rays coming from space that are harmful to living things. It also protects the Earth from the freezing cold of the space, which is approximately minus 270 degrees Celsius. In addition to the atmosphere, there is another layer caused by the magnetic field of the Earth, which serves as a shield against the harmful radiation that threatens our planet. The Van Allen Belts. Thanks to the Van Allen Belts, the massive outbursts of energy called solar flares that frequently occur in the sun do not destroy life on Earth. In short, a perfect system is at work high above the Earth. It surrounds our world and protects it against external threats. Strikingly, this was revealed 1400 years ago in the Quran. Another verse imparting the same information reads, "It is He who made the earth a couch for you, and the sky a dome." Here the sky is described as al-sama bina in Arabic. As well as the meaning of dome or ceiling, this word has another meaning. It also describes a kind of tent-like covering used by the Arab Bedouin. By describing the sky as a tent-like structure, the Quran is emphasizing that it is a form of protection against external elements. This is the protection the atmosphere affords against meteors and cosmic rays. All these facts show that this information obtained by humanity as the result of lengthy scientific research was imparted 1400 years ago in the Quran, when there were no spacecrafts or giant telescopes. The Earth consists of 7 strata. The first layer is the hydrosphere, which embodies all the waters on the Earth's surface. The second layer, the lithosphere, is a hard stratum forming the Earth's top layer. Its average thickness is 80 kilometers. It is colder and harder than the other strata, and therefore forms the Earth's shell. The third layer is the asthenosphere. It is formed of hot, semi-solid meltable substances. The fourth and fifth layers, the upper mantle and the lower mantle respectively, form a high-temperature region, some 2,900 kilometers thick, made up of semi-solid rocks. The Earth's core consists of 2 parts. One is the 2,200 kilometer thick liquid outer core, the other a 1,250 kilometer thick solid inner core, the 6th and the 7th layers respectively. The fact that the Earth is made up of such strata was only known as the result of lengthy research using 20th century technology. Yet God imparted this information to us in the Quran, which he imbued with many scientific miracles 14 centuries ago. It is God who created the 7 heavens, and of the earth the same number, the command descending down through all of them, so that you might know that God has power over all things, and that God encompasses all things in his knowledge. It was at the beginning of the 20th century when a German scientist, Alfred Wegener, proposed that the continents of the Earth had been attached together when it first formed, but then drifted in different directions and thus separated as they moved away from each other. This theory of Wegener's was proved in the 1980s. It was found that the 6 major plates and several small ones, which form the crust and the uppermost part of the mantle, were in constant motion. According to the theory called plate tectonics, these plates move about on Earth, carrying continents and the ocean floor with them. This motion has been measured at 1 to 5 centimeters per year. Consequently, this produces a slow change in Earth's geography. Each year, for instance, the Atlantic Ocean becomes slightly wider. Science discovered this only recently. The fact that it was revealed 14 centuries ago in the Quran is, without doubt, another of the book's many miracles. You see the mountains you reckon to be solid, going past like clouds. God referred to the motion of the mountains in the verse of the Quran. Today, scientists use the term continental drift for this motion. It is, without doubt, a great miracle that this scientific fact should have been revealed in the 7th century, when conceptions of the nature of the universe were based on superstition and myth. This is another very important proof that the Quran is the Word of God.